Hello. How is everybody doing? Denny, happy weekend. Thank you for getting a daily sausage roll, my love. How are you? How we doing? Happy Friday. I'm so happy it is Friday. How are you doing, my love? I was sat staring at the clock, hoping it was going to be Friday. We are gonna, as we always do at the minute now, we're going to play Minecraft, you know, because I love Minecraft at the minute. I'm obsessed with it. So we're going to jump in. I've done a little bit of work in the week, as I've been doing. Got stuff to show you folks. Just a little tiny bit. Little tiny bit of progress made. And the main thing I want to do this evening is probably go and try and find a couple of froggies. We need to go find some frogs. Because we need to be able to build a frog-like farm at some point. But how are you? How are you doing? Did some emotes in the week, so we got some extra little emotes going on. But yeah, this is what I've done in the week. I've been working on this bridge to our iron farm. So it's a little bit fancier, a little bit snazzier. Still got our little thing zipping up and down. Where is it? There it is. Zipping through. But yeah, I was sat watching Annie race cars yesterday and I was working on my bridge. It's got little lights on it that light up. I think they might have been in when the thing goes past. The little lights that light up.
It's just that I like the feeling of thick sausage, 10 inches in old money. Brace myself for this. In it goes.
Okay, Mira, thank you for giving your daily sausage roll. How are you? You finished? Good. You finished work early to start building your new IKEA furniture. Let's go. I like building IKEA furniture. What have you got? What kind of IKEA furniture have you got, Denny? Hey, up IKEA kit. You're brighter than me mum's best china. I would say that, to be fair. You know, my mum's best china is not that shiny. But yeah, so that's what I did. I worked on the bridge. Adding a load of stuff to it. We've got our pumpkin farm that we worked on last week is all looking very good. I'm waiting for it to fire these end ones and we'll get a load of pumpkins. Playing Lego Indiana Jones and chilling with that cats. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, so we got lots of pumpkins in our pumpkin farm. Just waiting for that to fire and whatever. I think you're okay up there? He's just chilling up there. So I also did a bit of grinding away with the villagers to get a decent selection of villagers and stuff. Obviously you can see that my keyboard still doesn't work on my laptop. It's efficient. The Y key doesn't work either apparently. That still worked though. Efficiency. Mending and looting. You're the original guy. So we have got kind of fancy stuff now. We've got efficiency and fortune 3 pickaxe. So when we do diamond mining, probably at the end of the stream, we might be getting some more diamonds, you know? We might be getting some more diamonds. So everything's got efficiency 5 on now. Everything. I should have to think of organising. Throw the other one. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, I think we are gonna go and look for some frogs, you know? And I'm pretty sure that if we go consult my map, it's not on the map, but we are here. And I'm fairly sure when we went down here looking for what were we looking for? We were looking for dripstone. And we found our cats. we found the cats. I think there was like a swamp kind of like down here. Obviously not down here, but down here on the map. It was somewhere around here or something. So I forgot to take a screenshot of it, but we are going to go and try and find some froggies. You know, go try and find some froggies. So we might as well, because this is going to take a while, because we're going to take the gas and we're basically just going to cruise like for the entire stream, like literally just like barely doing anything, just chilling, just cruising on a ghast. Shall we go to sleep though? Just to make sure that we've not got phantoms. Thank you, Denny. It needs a little bit more stuff. It needs some more banners on it and stuff. And possibly a few more lights maybe. But I like how it lights up. And the columns probably need a little bit more like lovely quartz on the outside maybe and stuff. But it was very cute. It's very cute. Let's get on the gas and we can probably have a better look. Do we need to get... Where are my snowballs? Yeah, let's take some snowballs with us because I feel like he's going to fly away. And we're not going to get him back. And we don't want that to happen in the middle of nowhere. Dude. Distracting from what happens on the end. Exactly, Danny. You get it. You understand. You understand. I moved this tree as well. I chopped the tree down that was halfway in the way, and I moved a tree to there instead. But it looks really cool. Just ignore everything that's happening over here. Just go up a bit. Yeah, just ignore this. Just ignore this. Don't pay no attention to what's happening here. Sorry, friend. Right, got a lovely bridge. And obviously the guest has been very helpful. We've got this here. We've got the activator rails a little bit too far along here. And they activate these trapdoors, which is quite funny. Need to change that, but that's quite fun. That's a funny little bit of movement on the thing. That's a funny little bit of movement. Because the rest of them don't have activators near that. It needs a few more trapdoors and stuff I ran out whilst watching Annie. But I think it looks really cute. So that's kind of got like as much detailing on as it needs. It just needs like some of these blocks changed on the bottom. And then we can do that kind of thing everywhere else in our build. We will look amazing. But yeah, you see nothing. You see nothing. There's nothing going on there. It's all nice. I've got Enderman dropping blocks on my thing. I think that one's technically me, but this one over here isn't. I've been meaning to try and get this down for ages because the pesky Enderman's been putting blocks on the top of my build. Just grab that so we can got a little block to take with us. But yeah, we're just going to fly in a this way kind of direction. It is 800, 2000 or something. So it's going to take a while. We're just going to chill, you know. It's going to take a while. We don't have fast guests. We're just going to chill. listen to some tunes, have a lovely time. My forward finger's going to hurt though, you know, pressing forward is going to hurt. And the reason for taking the cast is we need 2 frogs. And grabbing 2 frogs in a boat is going to be impossible. Because we'd have to like swim behind them or something. So we'd have to pull a boat if we were doing it by walking. So we literally have to take the cast. And it's so slow. It's so slow. And there isn't a closer swamp, so we're just literally having to do this. I'm trying to get my mouse in the right place, but it keeps jumping. There we go. But lovely kind of like, you know those videos you get on the internet of people driving, like, what's it called, slow TV or whatever, where you get just like somebody delivering parcels in the middle of the night, and it's just like, just there to chill. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Really thrilling content, but perfect if you're an Aussie who's supposed to be asleep. Just super chill. There's sort of the village. Ooh, bang me mic, bang me, not me bang me mic, bang me mouse. There's that little island village that we might do something with that at some point. It's very pretty. Going through the nether is not an option, make it faster. It would be, but I don't want to take frogs through the nether. And how far would it be? And I want, you are correct anyway. It would be faster through the nether, but I'm worried about taking froggies through the nether. And I want to have the froggies back at my house. Rather than where they are. I don't know. We're just doing this, Danielle. I've made a decision in my mind, and we're doing it. We're almost halfway there anyway. You know, it's not that far. Almost halfway there anyway. It's not going to take that long. Just trying to work the maths out because it's 8 times smaller in the nether. Yeah. It's 8 times smaller, so what would it be? Maths. Well, it'd be 100 east anyway. Because that's obvious, because that's 800. So it wouldn't be that far at all. Maybe if like all our frogs die or whatever, maybe we could build like, add it to a nether highway and stuff. Might be worth looking into. Because we do have a very long path going east. And that's where the nether wastes is. So we could potentially do a similar thing a bit south and stuff. So it's not actually that far at all. I need to stop bashing my mouse. I literally should just leave my hand on the mouse. A little village. You built for the first time another bot and use it for everything you found the desert with that so easy. Let's go. Another hub. Okay. Yeah, I kind of got what you meant. Yeah, I do need another hub. But we also need to kind of like find the big structures of the thing. Like, we need to find out where an ancient city is, because I want to do some kind of big project in an ancient city. I've always had the plan of clearing an ancient city out and lighting it up and then populating it with villagers. And you're always hoping that they're going to add something to Minecraft to kind of continue the lore of the ancient city and stuff. And so, like, having another hub that goes to an ancient city, because I don't think there's going to be one directly under my base. We're getting there. You're wide awake. I'm not wide awake. I'm half asleep. We get in there. Just waiting for these trees to kind of swap to swampy. Or at least the ground has swapped to swampy. Is this it or not? Okay, so where's this swamp? Let me just check my little screen grab I've got. 2,800. Okay, I'm 800 blocks further away. That kind of helps. A little bit worried there. This is probably it. But yeah, another hub that goes to a desert where I can get lots of sand from for big sandy builds sounds like a smart idea as well. Forest. On the other side of this hill. No. Here we go. That's where it is. Got some llamas going on. Wonder if we can steal some llamas as well. That'd be kind of crazy. Right. Everybody keep your eyes peeled for froggies. That's a bit difficult when they have to fly upwards. Baby zombie. I'm just kind of waiting for daytime so that I can land. And we can go find some froggies. Who are you? You a swamp bloke? A swamp skelly? He's a dead swamp skelly now. Chickens. Slimes. Let's go. The slime found a frog. The slime found a frog. Two froggies. There we go. That didn't take very long at all, did it? should have brought a fence. Where's this zombie? Oh, they're below me. Blah, 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 blah. They are below me. Dude, come back. I'm literally holding snowballs. Come here. No. Come hither. No flying away. Right, we should grab these slime balls. Right, my little friend, can you get in that boat? Tar, you're very helpful. These are good frogs. These are some well-behaved froggies. Dude, can you come this way? These are some very well-behaved froggos. Now the tricky bit. Yeah, let's go Frog Express. I don't know where that leads gone. Maybe it's gone in there. Yeah, perfect. Frog Express. That button. And that button. We can see our little frogs. Let's go. See, that was a really easy little trip. That was so easy. Oh, Frog Express. Let's go. That's some crazy, crazy terrain. Imagine building a house on top of there. That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. Be very fun, very, very fun. Especially yeah, they're probably going to be really naughty frogs. So what we need to do is kind of breed them up so that we have a few spare froggos, and then our nether portal at spawn goes directly into, like, just on the edge of a basalt delta and the warp forest. So we need to go into the basalt delta and kind of make a little farm area and figure out how we can make a little bit of a frog-like farm. The one I built on Queerforge wasn't very good, so I probably need to look up a design and stuff. But for the minute, I just wanted to grab some froggos. It's lovely British weather. Basically the weather that we've had today, just chucking it down. Where are we at? A little bit to go. Oh, we're definitely going the right way. I love the little llamery alpaca emotes, Denny. They're really cute. What's the next thing we need to do? Oh, we need to keep working on the towers and stuff that I started last week on the Citadel building. I went and dug up a load of diorite in the week as well, so we should be able to make good headway with that once we get back. Get these frogs set up. If we get some towers built around it, we can start to see the Citadel expand a bit more. We're still kind of in the fleshing it out, the kind of like the basic building of it stage. It's taking a very long time. I would love to have more time to work on it, but I have jobs, you know. Have jobs. Gotta earn money. Gotta not play Minecraft every second. It's just really rude. Oh, frog's still here. We still got froggies. Yeah, they're enjoying their ride. They're enjoying their little ride. Always a little bit of work gets it done as well. Yeah, stinky work. Stinky work. We should build some kind of guest parking at some point, so we can park our guest actually somewhere proper. Maybe the Citadel should have some kind of guest stables. Our spawn is basically at 0, 0, so we can't really get lost that easily. It'd be nice if I wasn't chucking it down, you know? It's not the nicest travel weather. You need to turn that way a bit. So we don't want to overshoot too far west. Is your weather starting tomorrow and next week as well? Wow, we had really aggressive, angry hail today, and loads of rain, but it was throwing tons of hail down in the garden, banging against the windows whilst I was working. I'm gonna swap weather at some point. But then the clocks change as well, and I get to be closer to Australian time, which is going to be so cute. So miserable weather. We still got frogs. Yeah, froggies. We go this way. Just waiting for it to pop up on the horizon. So again, we're playing vanilla, so we don't get fancy super distance mods and stuff. But just waiting for it to pop up on the horizon. There's our deforestation. Here we go. Pretty. This is gonna look so cool once it's done. But yeah, we're going to keep our frogs near the citadel. I'm thinking if we keep them in a little pen down here, then they're close to the nether portal and we don't have to take them too far. Ooh, we've got a wandering trader down there. wandering trader hanging around. He's invisible at the minute. So let's go under here. And we will park our guest here. Probably should have gone down a bit. There we go. There we go. And park him there, and the froggies can have a little ride. There we go. Let's have a sleep so we get rid of this yucky weather. Here we go. We made it back with some froggies. Hey guys. Right, we need to build them a frog pen. And we need to make it so that the frogs can't escape. So I'm going to have a frog prison. Oh. I'm just going to go over here, or I was going to say, should I go get some wood from the house? But let's do a bit more deforesting. You know, let's do a bit more deforesting. See what this guy's got as well. Nothing good. Orchids are cute, but don't really need them. Bit rubbish, mate. Bit rubbish. Don't really need to pick that up. Basically, I'm clearing all this kind of oak and birch out because my plan is eventually in the future we'll build like a little town and stuff around the entrance to the citadel and stuff, so all this can be houses and maybe get landscaped and stuff. So we're actually kind of clearing this out helpfully by doing this. Right, when we get around to doing that, this will all be clear and we'll be able to build houses and stuff. Trying to get a stack of wood so that we can make fences and stuff. Leave that little stumpy thing. There we go. Any more tree there? No. Hey, piggy. What we really need is a staircase on this side. You can come up. You can bring your llama up as well, please. Come on. pumpkin's still waiting to be harvested. Let's go and make a bunch of fences. And a couple of gates. Presume that's going to be enough. It's not going to be the best frog house in the world. We'll figure out where, like, the citadel's kind of zoo, not a zoo, but animal sanctuary will go at some point. But I'm thinking for the minute, is this cave closed? Yeah, I think maybe they would like to live in here. That could be kind of fun. And it means they're not kind of too obvious on the landscape. They've got a little cave to live in. Can we use thingy bob to grab some grass? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it might be a bit open somewhere, so let's just kind of block this up. But we literally don't need that many thingy bobs then, because we can just build a fence across. Like this, and then these two gates here. We've built a frog habitat. Give them some little leaves to leaf around on. Right, froggies. Just need the one lead. Or actually no, you can leash them out of the boat, can't we? That's how that works. One frog, two frogs. How good are you at falling? Look at this frog-friendly path that we've built. Froggies! Baby frog, doo 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 doo. Look at them, they're having the best time. No, they can jump out of this. That's the only flaw in my otherwise perfect plan. I didn't know you could jump that high. You come all the way over here. It was a very quick escape. It was very cheeky of them. I kind of want to put a top on this anyway, just so that nothing can actually fall in. So I might go make some slabbage. It was a very quick escape, very cheeky of them. Got some more leaves for them too. Very cheeky of our friggies. Dude, stop escaping. It's not you don't love me. This one loves his freedom too much. Eight blocks, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy high. We can put some, I was going to say we can put some grass on top of here, but can't because it's too small. Maybe we can just increase the height of that. Well, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, just leave it as it is. Just leave it as that is for the minute. But we will just sort that out there. Eight box is crazy. Would you like some more now? Are you hungry? Hi, kitty. Thank you for being first, Sunny. More froggies. Come on. Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer.
Thank you for getting your daily sausage roll, my love. Please enjoy it on both hands or whatever implement you may prefer. We've got frogs. We've got some frogs. We've got froggies. They're kind of escape artists, so we probably need to name the froggies some kind of fun escape artist type names. Like maybe we call one Harry and one Houdini. That could be fun. What pumpkins? What done yet? Yes, how many pumpkins have we got? Let's go. That's a lot of pumpkins. Let's go there because that's where the stairs used to be. How you doing, Sammy? Boop. Who have we leveled up? You. Not you. 15. You're gonna be 15. 20, because we didn't. You haven't been zombified. Okie. Oh, we only got 12. Ugh, yuck. I can read. Oh yeah, we got some extra bits and pieces to put in the frog enclosure. Any signs of some more pumpkins? I want to sell you some more pumpkins. How about you let me make more, sell you more pumpkins? This is very rude. Kind of need a second farmer, to be fair. If pumpkins are going to be a way we get lots of emeralds, we probably should have a different second farmer. But unfortunately, in the process of me heating up villagers. My zombie died. So I don't have a zombie up here anymore. So we need to do that again at some point. Get a zombie to infect our villagers. Thank you. I want to be able to plop these in here. And that can just go there. Harry and Houdini. That's the other thing. I've also got feather falling 4 now, so basically don't have to worry about falling. Who are you? You more Harry or Houdini? You're giving me Harry energy, you know? Tadpole. Little tadpole. Hello, friend. Harry. Come here. Houdini. Harry and Houdini. Cute. Right, let us kind of continue prettying up their area a little bit. I'm just gonna try and fill a bit of this in because it doesn't need to be this deep. Little bushes. Oh, look at all the little tadpoles. That's really cute. No, don't go eating your children. Let's go see if we got any more slime. because I'd like to get one more slime so we can get another lot of babies. We've got 20, perfect. I think I bought some off the Wandering Trader. Do we need anything else? We need to put that away. A little snooze. There we go. I might do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just have a few extra bits of stuff. Those can go in there. Oh, the bridge. It's cool. That was really cool. It's very cool. It's very cool. Boop. Boop. The two lovers meet. Okay, oh, I was going to do this. Put a little chest in the corner there with just some extra slime balls in. Kind of like for the next time we need some more froggos. Right, the next job for today, and we should probably use our to-do list, you know. We should use our to-do list. So last week we did find some bees and find the trial chamber and then get some gold. That was a job that we did. Today, which was get frogs, which we've done, and today is also build towers. We need to build some towers. That's what we need to do. Luckily, I have a big giant chest of diorite. So we can do that. And this one that we built, kind of feel like it's too thick. And I kind of been looking at it all week, going, I want to demolish half of it. So what we might need to do is grab the gas. It might be easier to do it on gas. Just trying to figure out how much I'm going to be getting rid of. But if we take off these corners, and I'll see how I feel. we also need to build it downwards as well. Which is not something we did last time. I love building on gas, but they are a little tricky sometimes. Yeah, that feels a little bit better proportion. So, if we do the one on this side here, it should be like this. Yeah, that's a good idea, Danny. It's a little bit like what I've done on, you can kind of just about see it on my bridge here. Let's fly across and have a look. My screen's gone blank. Can I have my screen back? Thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit like what I've done here and stuff, and then little fences on the bottom and stuff, just so it doesn't feel quite as chunky. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe we can get away with walls and stuff, maybe diorite walls if we stick with diorite. Kind of, that would be good. But something like that, just I want these to feel kind of like, this isn't elven, and it's not a fantasy thing, it's just, but it has kind of fantasy vibes, and some kind of like slender little elven type towers and stuff. Like something you'd see in Lord of the Rings, to be fair. It's very Minas Tirith. Yeah, one more block. Okay, so to do the buttresses, it's 4 down, and then a 3 with 2, and then this is just like this. And then what does it look like on the other side? Okay, so it's just 1 on the top, 3 on the bottom. 1, 3. And again, these need detailing and stuff, but just getting the basics in. We put this random bit with dirt. Maybe the dirt needs to come out and we build it with diorite now that we have loads, just so it feels a bit more sensible. Because I was trying to figure out whether I was going to put like a different kind of material on the top, a different colour and stuff, but I think like this just confuses matters at the minute. I'm trying to think, because I was watching Pearlescent Moon from ShyCraft the other day, and she was building kind of what they called cypress trees. Which obviously this is not a tree. But she was building them in a very similar shape to what I want to do here. So she was doing kind of crosses and squares. To get the shape that she wanted. Just fly away for a little bit. And again, this is just like the basic structure. I think it might be easy to clad this on the outside. But that's kind of very simply, just like a really simple idea of what I want. But then this bit here needs to be a bit more bulbousy. Different glazed terracotta, maybe. Because this bridge ended up all white. And I was playing with the idea of it having not just white on it. So I don't know if this is all going to be a white kind of build, but can you get white terracotta? We've got a palette of white stuff that we can mess around with, and we can mess around with all the different shapes and stuff. This is just the basic form. But I feel like this is a good start. A good base to build off of. And I just want to get them all on this evening so that we can I can live with it for a little bit, and we can then detail one up and see what that looks like. So rather than getting one pillar all done, white terracotta looks beige. Okay. Yeah. This one, that one's higher. If it's because it's 4 high on the top. Boop. There you go. But if we get all of these towers in this evening, we can think about it. We can have a look at it and see how we feel about getting one of these styled up and stuff. Let's go do this side over here. Because there is going to be a tower in the middle as well. Where's the center point? Oh, zombie is coming to say hi. Just too far below me. Zoom. I think it's kind of crazy that the zombies follow you when you're on a gust. What are they expecting to happen? So where's the middle point here? It's here, isn't it? Yeah. So if we had a cross, it's gonna go like that. over here. Just checking I've lit this up and there's not going to be anybody blowing me up. Probably need to put some lighting on these as well. Because when I was building the middle rotundary bit, I did get a whatchamacallit, creeper fall on my head, which was a bit rude. It didn't do too much damage, but it was very annoying. Right, I need to go look to see how high this is. Does it tell me what I'm looking at? No, I've turned that off. F3, F6. Looking at block in overlay. Alright, that's not what I want. Here it is. Okay. So this one is 88. Okay. Where are we at? 86, 2 more. Perfect. Lovely. Maybe we just put a torch on the top to begin with. Boop. Because that's what we can do on the top anyway, is we can have a wall and then a fence and make it really spiky. And maybe a lightning rod and stuff. Because we have got the copper colour coming in. No, don't look. Don't look at this. I cover that up with my cursor. You can't see what's going on there. Nobody look. Nothing to see. Kind of like that ombre that's going on there with the light at the top. It's kind of a fun little thing. There's not any creepers around here, is there? Hiding on the cliff. No. Next one. Now, was it more exciting flying a medium long way looking for frogs? Or is it more exciting watching me place a million blocks of diorite? Which bit is the better piece of content? Perfect. Both is important instinct. That's probably the correct answer, Danny. Thank you. Let's go. Right, so we are actually 2 blocks down now on this. Here we go. And then I can just about see over there. And then it was... Is this not the same? Just imagining things. So there's a 1 gap. And it's got a 2 gap. What has gone on? What has happened? Because on the other side there's 2 blocks between the quartz and the diorite. I am confused. Maybe my circle's slightly different. It's not the end of the world, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Because this side has got... This side has got 2. Okay. So it's just this not right on the bottom? No. Yes, it's different. This side's got 3 there. 1, 2, 3, and this side's got 1, 2, and then this tower is in slightly the wrong place. Okay. So we may destroy this tower. We may destroy the tower. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So just need to destroy these 2 bits, don't we? Yeah, I can't unsee it, but also I don't want it to cause some kind of issue in the future. Like, when I do some kind of, like, you know, when you're putting fencing in or a floor or something, and you go, oh no, I've gone too far. We've detailed it. We've done everything. Just need to like cry. It's just better to take the half of this down right now. Which isn't that hard. This just needs to come down as well. Let's try and grab as many diorites as we can. There we go. So we've gone back a little tiny bit, but we're okay. Let's try and grab this stuff. Let's do it properly, you know. Let's do it properly. So that bit there should be like that. And then we should have an extra bit. Like that out. And then the next row along is there. I'll figure that out once we've done the towers. Right, that is 88, perfect, so that's our square bit. Okay. Let us now put the other bits back on. Oop. mattresses. Here we go. We do kind of need to kind of work that out. Should we build this one? Stuck. Stuck. Let's get a square on, might be easier. Three more layers. 1, 2, 3. Two, 3, 4. So coming off of these, we got 1, 2 inset, and then there's 4 more, and then there's 2 little blocks. Or at least it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is wrong. If we can reach that block, but it does need to come off that. It doesn't need this extra stuff I was putting on. But it's 1, 2, and like that, and then it's here. Like that. That looks a bit more better. Which then means we can put our tower here. Good thing I went and got all this diorite. I've really enjoyed, even though my old laptop is really rubbish, I really enjoyed being able to just slob on the sofa with Minecraft. And just do the rubbishy jobs, like grinding loads of diorite. Because there's only so much I can sit at my PC and do stuff before I go crazy. I'm going to go and sleep. so that we don't get mobbed by phantoms if we work through another day. Gives me a little second to... We don't really need to stock up, but let's grab a few more sticks. But yeah, it's looking good. It looks more imposing now. Wonder if we can figure out how to do a diagonal thingy bob. Might be interesting, just as a little thing. Who's this? This is just Bruno Mars. Do we want to put the columns on the edge of this building? Because this building in reality would need supporting. It would be here. I don't mind that. I do not mind that. I do not mind that at all. Yeah, we'll do those. We'll do those ones. Just put that in there. And come down here. I'll grab that torch. Apparently not. Right. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a torch on top. And then we do the buttress. One, two, three. Now, is this going to be in the right place? No. Oh my god. Is it in the right place? I'm scared. Hi, Zach. How are you doing, lovely? It's not in the right place, is it? No, I've built it in the wrong place. How are you doing, Zach? Bugger. I'm good, thank you, Lovey. I'm very happy it's the weekend. I'm very good, thank you. Just mucking up my build. We've been building this big citadel building in Minecraft. So we have a big great hall here which needs a bit more work on the outside, but we've got a big kind of citadel that we're building. And I'm just putting these little towers on the outside at the minute. And it's just tricky building them in the right place. Went to the store. They have a soup bar. Let's go. I got lasagna soup. Soup sounds like a strange thing, but you get like lasagna, and it's like the best thing ever. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I hope you got me some. I love lasagna, and I love soup. No, it does sound strange, but it sounds delicious. Like, I want some. I want it right now. I think I'm having pasta for my tea. But I want lasagna soup. I love soup. I'm a big fan of soup. And lasagna soup sounds delicious. And I really want it now. So I'm a bit sad that I can't have lasagna soup. You got me a delicious bowl. Yummy. Thank you, Zach. You're amazing. Thank you, Lovey. I'll eat some soup while I do Minecraft. And hack it and find out next one. Let's go, definitely. And then once you're doing that, feel free to give me the recipe, because I want lasagna soup too. I think everybody should have lasagna soup. I think it sounds amazing. And I want it. I want it. You just looked at the recipe online, looks amazing. Let's go. Yeah, we should all get lasagna soup. Let's all get lasagna soup, and let's all have a big lasagna soup party, you know? I'm going to say, I think I've said lasagna soup more times in my life than I've ever said lasagna soup before, and I don't care. have I ever uttered the words lasagna soup before in my life? And now I've said it at least 1,000 times. So is that 69 or 89? Let's go. Alright, how can you make lasagna better? Sacrilege. It is sacrilege. And then you make it so you can eat it with eat it with a spoon. Eat it with a bowl, yeah. And you probably have to eat it with a bowl. I would eat it with a bowl as well, you know? Why stop at a spoon? Eat it with a bowl. Just like scoop, big massive bowl, just like a big scoop it into your face. I get you. I get what you're talking about, Zach. I get what you're going for. You do not worry. I can never type. I suck at typing, so do not have to apologise for not typing. Dip garlic bread, let's go. Building's going good. We went and got some frogs when we first started stream, which was cute. And we've got a little frog house for them. Because we've got a job to do with frogs at some point. But we're building, and we're doing good stuff. This looks really good at night. Let's go really high. Got a lovely rainbow roof on this building. And so we're just building, expanding the citadel. But yeah, we've got a little frog house. It's more of a frog cave than anything. But we're working on this, putting the towers around the outside of it. Have I ever played Minecraft with a... I have not played... I haven't really played Minecraft with many mods, to be fair. What does the Ribbit mod do? And then we've got little frogs down here. All living their best life in there. What some would call a cage. But it's all decorated and it's lovely. So they don't have to worry too much. What does the Ribbits mod do? I'm intrigued. Got a lovely bridge here. Try and get low down so we can actually see the bridge working. Frog villagers are playing music? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why are they frogs? You're trekking through a swamp and then frog music. Let's go. That's cute. I love that. I love that. That sounds so fun. I think I'll have to get... This is just a realm at the minute, and maybe we will upgrade it to be a server at some point in the future. Let's get away from the murder. But that sounds so cute. I love this view. This is like one of my favourite views of my city at the minute. Or my, not city, it's a citadel, but this is one of my favourite views at the minute. I wish I could get rid of the crosshair. So just to explain, we've got a little minecart here coming backwards and forwards from the place that we do not speak, because I don't want to murder the golems, and we're murdering them to get their iron, and it makes me sad. So we put it very far away from our big building. You can see my little starter base over there. We put it very far away, and we do not speak of it. But it takes the iron backwards and forwards. Well, it takes it from there, takes it into our little storage under here. Need to put some of the lights on these ones. But it takes the iron and the flowers and stuff from the murdered golems and puts it in storage. So that if we want iron, we don't have to run to the end of there and go near the murder. You can pretend the murder's not happening. But I am building towers and buttresses at the minute. Oop, that is entirely the wrong thing. Is this in the right place now? Is this in the right place? It feels like it's in the right place. Morning, Alex. Good morning, lovely. How am I doing? I'm doing good. All the better for seeing you, my lovely. Good morning. We're working on our citadel building, our lovely rainbow building. We're just adding some towers to it. I'm a bit scared of going down there at the minute. Let's go park our ghast for a sec. Should we go through the roof? Should we go through the rainbow roof? The rainbow roof. All my cats. All my cats. Right, let's park the ghast a sec. So we can go build some stuff on the ground and not get blown up and shot at and the ghast die, because that would make me cry and I would be sad. That guy's hanging out there. This was a bit wrong. Needs to go there. I'm doing good, thank you, Alex. There's a skelly over there. Thank you for the sub, Alex. 13 months is crazy. Thank you, lovely. That's such a bad joke. Should we kill this skelly? Oh, he's coming for us. Oh, he's given up. You're a big fan. Let's go. Thank you so much for the sub, lovely. It means a lot. It means a lot. And I'm not gonna cry. I might cry, you know? I might just cry. Oh, it's literally right here, by the torches. There we go. But yeah, we're building a bunch of towers and stuff. Let's go look at the frogs. Should we go look at the frogs? Oh, no, we've got adverts. I'll wait for the adverts to go over and then we'll look at frogs. That's what we'll do. Because I don't want people to miss the frogs. Where are we up to? 7 o'clock. Looks wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, lovely. It's a riot of diorite at the minute. My brain's just given up. No. That. My brain just went, nope, don't know. Let's make these a bit taller so that we're not too close to the ground when we get our gas back. How come you're up so early, Alex? You working? You get up at 4:30 normally, so 6 hours of sleeping. Let's go. Let's go sleeping. That's not really a sleep-in. I get that feeling though. I am always up stupidly early. For no good reason, because I only start work at like 9 o'clock, so there's literally no reason for my brain to be waking up so early, and yet it does. But 4:30 is not fun. You're doing well there. Right, let's go look at some frogs, you know? Let's change the subject about silly times to get up. And we will relax by looking at frogs. So we have a little frog habitat in here. And we have 2 frogs who we got to begin with. One's called Harry. And one's called Houdini. Because they kept escaping. And now we have many frogs. And I think we could have more frogs, you know? I think we could have more frogs. The frogs are cute, it's true. I got what you meant. I just thought you were emphasizing the cuteness of them. Here we go. You can have some food, and you can have some food, and Houdini, you can have some food, and you can have some food with your child, don't worry about it. Harry, you can have some food with your child, don't worry about it. Who's not had any? Probably one over here. They breed on slime balls, they do. If I can get to them. There we go. All the frogs. All the flipping frogs. And then they make frog spawn. Which will turn into tadpoles. What are you all doing over there now? Oh, they're having a little meeting in the corner. But those are the frogs. Post OG review. Exactly. They've got to be done. But that's a little frog prison. Frog prison and orgy area, apparently. And then we got this lovely, we got little cat, we got cats everywhere. This is Jelly, and Jelly is protecting the portal. And we have a lovely kind of amethysty little walk up into our citadel. This is kind of actually the back door, and we'll eventually have a lovely grand entrance, probably between these two columns. And then we've got our lovely rainbow rotunda, and then our great hall. I should show everybody the great hall as well. We've got another cat over here protecting the great hall. But you come in here in the great hall. It's kind of great, like semi-great, and it's got villages in the bottom of it. The great hall, and then we've got the rotunda still. It's going to have farms in the floor, so we have a pumpkin farm, and then we got the fancy bridge to the golem killing area. Very nice and lovely. It's got a little minecart that zips back and forwards. It's a lot of work. It feels like it's taking a long time to get anywhere, but we're doing a lot of work. And today I'm adding towers onto this, which is only the start of it, but it is making it feel a lot bigger and a lot more impressive. So we're just building them out of diorite to begin with, and then we will pretty them up once we've got the basics in. Just keeping an eye on the clock because obviously not going for too long this evening because I need my tea, and Zach has made me very hungry. He was talking about lasagna soup. I don't know if you've ever heard of lasagna soup before, Annex. Have you heard of lasagna soup? Because it sounds delicious and I want some now. I feel like Alex might have heard of lasagna soup. You strike me as a lasagna soup connoisseur. You have questions. I have many questions, like where is it and how can I get some? That's my two main questions. You suspect you'll be making lasagna soup on Sunday? Let's go. And fresh cut. Yummy. I reckon he would take offence if I knocked him off. He's there because inside here, on the upstairs of my great hall, is where I breed my villagers, and who then get zombified. So he's up there trying to protect them, and yet he's not. And fresh garlic bread rolls, yeah. Sounds yummy. we need to get up to... I need to put a torch on over here if we can. Yeah, so we can get rid of this one. It's a little tricky building with gas, trying to get into tiny spaces. Where are we up to? 89. So this is where we go square. That kind of rhymes. If I'm unaghast, they can't attack me. Right? If I looked at them, they wouldn't be able to attack me on here. They're not going to appear on the top of my ghast, are they? I don't really want to test it. Just don't look. But I want to. Look at their eyes. I want to look at him. I want to stare into his lovely magenta eyes. They're so pretty. Just stare longingly into his eyes. And now it's raining. Now it's raining. Yeah, they are noisy. They are noisy. They're all in, well, not all in here, but there's one in here now. Getting out with the rain. There's my other cats. There's my cat collection as well. Of my actual cats in real life. 3 shoots and skellies. That was wrong. Should put a torch on top of this. Boop. Nope, nope. Okay. Hi, dude. No, do not shoot my ghast. Thank you kindly. Where's he gone? He's literally there. Okay. A skeleton on a spider seems unfair. And now it's just a spider. Who invented those? And why do they hate me? Hey, spider. I don't really need need spiders, you know? This isn't Australia. Boop, 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 boop. Two more and some more. How is the weather on the other side of it? It's pretty much, well, it's not, it's dark at the minute, so I can't really see what it's doing. But it was like this today. It was chucking it down. One minute it would be really nice and lovely outside, the next it would be hailing. It's kind of crazy. I'm kind of at the point of winter where it doesn't entirely know what it's doing. Stuck. I need to go around. A piece of string. Yeah, it's very rainy, or at least it was today. We should stop raining in Minecraft though. Done so many of these, I know it off by heart. Right, the next thing, well, I've got one tower left to build. I was getting ahead of myself. I thought I'd finished the towers, but I have not. So many zombies. You want to hold my torch for me? Okay. Right. I want to try doing diagonal thingy poppers. There's no reason not to be found. Let's get nice and high. It certainly looks way better with these towers on now. Let's try, and if we don't like it, we can always take it off. And now it goes to excellent. Well done, thank you. There's a wall. Gas is too big. It's too big, I can't get in. I can't get it in. All flat. No, that's too high. I did it too high. I did it too high. Should just be able to do that then. Yep, lovely. This is so tricky. Such a tiny gap to get into as well. How do we feel? That's not right. Is it right? It's not right. No. That bit should be the same height as that one. I feel like it needs to go up faster, maybe. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I might try again at some point and stuff, but I don't like that at the minute. I don't like it. They're a bit random, not stood on their own, but maybe we will get it not looking entirely silly at some point. Bonk. Let's grab this bow out of the way. There we go. Does this need its bottom doing? It does. It needs its bottom doing. Give it a lovely bum. Did I do over here? Yes. And these should all be done because I did them on the floor before. It feels a little bit more significant now. It is weird that there's not arches there, but they felt weird being diagonal. I was not feeling it. We will see. We'll see. These are the kitties. We should probably give them all names. Hello. Looking a little bit green there, matey. Let's go pumpkins. Pumpkin Farm's doing some good work for us. That was a good thing we built last week. It might be a very slow process of getting enough name tags for the kitties, but I've got like a little bit of time before we have to go and do some diamond mining to end stream. So we'll start with my eldest kitty cat, shall we? Willow. And that's Willow. Hey, Wills. Let me sell you more stuff. Thwarting me. We do need to set up like a melon farm as well. I'm tempted to build it kind of underneath and make it an ugly one, but it literally just... because we don't need every farm to be visible. Like, we purposely made this one so that it was visible from up here. We could put a melon farm underneath this and it could just hide underneath. Thank you. Another name tag. Oh, thank you. Next kitty. Charlie cat. Willow and Charlie cat. Nope, don't want to sell me anymore. Okay. Grab that and we'll put these back in a thingy bobber. Cause now is the time that we need to go and do diamond mining with our lovely brand new, well, it's not brand new now, but our lovely Fortune 3 pickaxe. Let's see what we can get. So, chat, how many diamonds are we going to get? Okay, long way down here now. I'm tempted to go a slightly different way. Because we hit all that lava and I don't want to get stuck in the lava and have it ruin all our lovely diamond mining. So we might go this way so that we can go into the ocean a bit further. Because we are literally under the ocean. So let's just go this way. 37, let's go. That's a big number. I got about 20 minutes, so it's going to be a long mining session. Let's see how well we do. Danny's putting a lot of faith in my ability to find diamonds. Beat 28 from last time. Was it 28? Oh, That's a good number. But 37. Okay, here we go. We're already here. We're already on them. Okay, we got one. You're literally just giving me one from each one. 14. Whoa. Wowzers. Let's go fortune 3. Oh, wowzers. A little bit of gold. Let's go. More diamonds. This is a good tunnel. Like, who decided to come this way? Let's go. Okay. 17. 18. 22. 23. 24. 28. 32. 33. This is crazy. Should I catch a little geode? Get some more calcite from there, which will be good. Okay, it's gone a bit quiet. Let's do a little tiny bit more. There we go. Okay, 33. 37. We should give up now. 40. 41. 42. 43. We'll just call it. We'll go home. 48. 49. Can we get a full stack? We're gonna have to be thinking of some bigger numbers next time, Denny. You know? I reckon. What number are we up to on here anyway? 56. Minus 55. Am I looking at the right number? 56. That number, 60. Okay, so let's do to there. Because this is minus 60, so we'll do that. And then this is where we'll stick our tunnel. I thought 37. I did. I underestimated Fortune 3, to be fair. You know? The power of Fortune 3, I underestimated it. You know? Live and learn. Can we get a full stack. We've still got like 13 minutes left to go. Surely we just need like one more seam of diamond, bit of redstone for our lovely, amazing, fantastic redstone skills. Need to turn this diamond mining into something fun and competitive. Make everybody want to be here and guessing what number of diamonds we're gonna get. Ooh, bit of gold in the roof. Not bad. Gold is always helpful. It's gone quiet again. Nope. Oh, that was the tunnel that we dug too far. Okay, let's go continue that tunnel. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, two diamonds next to each other. Okay, are you part of the same thing? 52. 55. Is that it? No, it's not. 59. 60. Let's just check. Okay. Right. Next block. 64. Let's get rid of that there. 64. 66. 67. 70. 74. 75. We're rich, everybody. We're rich. We don't have to work anymore. Can just live off the proceeds of our Minecraft diamonds. Oop. Here we go. So we're on 75. Maths. 78. 80, 81, 84, 86, 89, 89. 89, everybody. Danny, why are you guessing so low? I can't wait to see what your guess is for next time. I think we'll get to the end of this tunnel and we will call it there. Because we don't want to get too high on diamond numbers, otherwise it's going to be hard to beat. You take more than 37 because, yeah, more is better, exactly. You can start using them to decorate. Here we go. Look how close this is to the tunnel. What? Okay, 89. What? 90. Okay. 90 diamonds. 91. 92. Maths. 95. 99. What? That's crazy. So I'm not going to start this tunnel. I am going to start this tunnel. I'm not going to actually dig it. 99 red balloons. What? Craziness. Craziness. 100 next time. Yeah, we're going to have to push the boundaries, you know? We're going to have to get into the triple digits. Let us go and find somebody to raid into. Checking all these folks who I have on my list to see if there's anybody sensible to raid into. Right, we are going to go and raid into Britfa, because I've not been able to raid into Britfa in ages, and I like hanging out and just doing a little lurky in Britfa's streams. Where's she got on my page? And they are playing Star Sand Island, which sounds really cute. Feels like a little one of these Parlia type resourcey, not resourcey, but what would you call them? The cute and cozy crafting games like Animal Crossing and stuff. There's bunnies. Okay, we're definitely going. We are definitely going. So, let's make sure I press the right buttons. Copy the raise message. Come along and say hello to Britva, because they are amazing. Thank you for being here, Danny. And Alex, thank you for the resub. You gorgeous human being. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for claiming your daily sausage rolls and stuff. I will be back on Sunday. Thinking of starting a bit earlier on Sunday. And we will do something. I don't know. I can't. I was watching Lee play Timberborn the other day, and I love Timberborn. I'm wondering whether we should play Timberborn as a little bit of a change on Sunday, because I can make that last for ages. So we might do that instead, or we might just end up playing Minecraft again. But I'll see y'all. Everybody have a lovely Saturday, and I will see y'all on Sunday. Love ya. Bye bye.